Back from the relation. Back again. Yeah, we're back. You guys. Okay, guys. Okay. 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 We're gonna watch the series. Yeah, I'm saying it. It's true. We're gonna watch the series because I am really busy. I was thinking we're gonna watch my old series that I made. Hooray! Yep, that means all this and the stuff that happened we did, the fake stuff like these white boxes on there, it was hard. Hey guys, it's me again. Okay, this is the first thing I made. Because I'm not a try, but I was like planning like me like not use part two because part two is gonna be different, and there's not gonna be the end of it. Thing just want this. Please. As I said, one big screen if you haven't. Why did I made this a long time ago if I haven't hit it? Okay. Okay. Oh, cause I was on it. Oopsie daisy. Okay, this is the form time could I've got to me with change with the S and H. Oh yeah, this cause back in the day with cause you know the no each other but for that there's gonna be like more characters in the series. Yeah, there's gonna be more that you'll see back then. This is back then what happened because I changed the boots. There. Oh yeah, I was saying like say the F word, but no, we do it for like in the main future next time. But I forgot to put the S for Charlotte and for Clark. Oh yeah, Clark's for once, but he never do it again because he's about to help the work, so he don't. But I was feeling like Charlotte would like the Tourette's or that. Yep. And this is how I pretend like, cause you know like the shot, but I not have that. But like back then, it's not wearing pants and not having. Back then, the grass jacket was this. Yep. And then I have new model because there's gonna be. Oops. I pressed my headphone case. Okay. Okay, it's doing it again. My screen's lagging out. I don't do anything wrong. I'm not pressing anything. Alrighty, guys. This is how when I plan like a new one for female to make like the 4 group centers, but then I plan like the king like relationships back then, like Willowcor had a hat back then, but his mask is red, but then he changed the cheek color from it, cause oh crap, I pressed the headphone case. I'm gonna move them away and I don't press them again. Okay, this is how I made. It happens a lot back then. It was a white box. Playing into the white boxes. Corey's ball was like. I had to use Gatsby for back in the good days from these 4 videos. You might see like some changes, like you know, like some of the characters. And Clockster was like Boulder Ore was the first villain I was thinking be in for this fight, like the first fight, because you know Rock and with ice, like don't know arrows. I was like playing like because back then because no back then, but she had tricks. That's why she never get twisted. I cut That's how bold. I was expecting to make this all with pink. Because that's how weapons like you can have spear. But each one of them have like a weapon. And they can't change without like the shield. And then that's how. Because this is how I'm gonna put on what. Oh yeah, I forgot this video was made a long time ago. Yeah, that. Hey ho, it's okay. I don't know if we might be okay. Okay, this is the second one I made. And oh yeah, this is I did this when the thing too. This is how I feel about this. I have more time to say, but you guys know that I was making like we continued because it would continue after the break. Mm-hmm. My sisters were white, but I changed them to black because cats have black whiskers in anime. I'm disappointed. I found like Willowcor the. Oh yeah, this is how I send like the first time I made Titan. Titan 1 was the first one I made. Yeah, for once. If you so I was like planning like making them clean up the old Titan roads. Okay, I was like painting a little girl. I was like, what the fuck about? There was because he was trying to clean up the outside, but he got the inside. But it activated because the 4 Titans were activated. Titan 84 was the first one who was up. He knows he was like looking at the master a long time. That because this is longer I remember was Titan 84 in it, and each one had their own Titans back then. Charlotte was pink once, but Clark was green. Yeah, and his shield was changed a long time. This is why his armor. This is why his suit changed. His clothes changed. Cause it was a reference. I made a reference to it too, like for his yellow suit, his new suit, were the yellow eyes now. Like a reference to his own clothes again. And I find this is. I was like thinking we're gonna watch the series because look, this is how I made the. Oh yeah, Titan. I can't play about Titan 77. But the base was different back then. But I was thinking like the first fight of the dragon would be a water dragon, but I was thinking, oh wait, that's how she whisker changed from white to black. I fixed them. Oh yeah, this is the first time. Okay, I remember. I was planning to make new sound effects. I was thinking this is how it sounds like, but or it's copyright too, because it's made from my U-cut. I edited voices. Sorry, voice I'm gonna do this. You can watch it too, guys. I know it because I'm watching it. But some of you are looking at Stripe for a minute. Oh yeah, that's back then the change thing changed, not changed because you guys need to watch it, please. I need some help. Well, guys, I just put a picture. I just forgot that Jimmy had the copyright picture at the wrong time. Yeah, that actually was not doubled back then. Why? I just because I don't want to get copyrighted. Yeah, I made the mouth wrong. There's more sound effects, but I can it's gonna be like because as I planning because there'll be a song of it, but it's gonna be that I sound like Willowcor with a beard. Cause he did not grown, but it's a lie. It's his eyes are white. I just feel like that. Okay. I was not thinking about that in the first place. I don't think about that in the first. Okay. Do not know like the meme of it. It's like a joke. I was like thinking like we could be having corgi guards. We only have the fur. I was like thinking like it's a long story. I don't get it. I make that as a joke, but let me check the date. Okay, guys. Okay, it's 3, 2, 1. But kabamu. That video. Let me check that video. Okay. It was in January. I. And because I think I not think about that in the first place. I'm just doing it because don't get copyrighted. Okay, it's because there's no I have like then but the offered like the series. I think the I don't like is that one. That one is not the worst. My least favorite one is that one. Old Mint. I need to forgot to say the line for it. This is the worst one I ever heard in my life. Yeah, guys, it's the worst thing I ever heard. This is the worst thing, and guys, this is like the worst thing that I ever made in my entire life. Yeah, my entire life. This is my least favorite to all like the videos that I made, and this is my least favorite one. It's horrible, but good characters, but horrible video. I I made too much. Like, don't forget me. Oh crap! Oh dear. And the charity is for you, cut. Get good money for all of this. Well, let's do. I'll tell you. I'm putting like there and yeah. Let's. Okay, guys. This is better. I just want to skip that one because except for the new characters. I plan to this like like what did this because this is back in the good old days that oh yeah, there's I was a color model back. Oh yeah, that's crap. No, I don't have it. The other two don't have it. I forgot this is not good for everyone. Oh dear, I do. And this is how I make some like a shopkeeper. He's like the rabbits there, but not until the series grow more. Let's find out. Yeah, somebody wants videos and let us try. By the way, guys. Oh. Good. Okay, good. Guys, let us see what we're doing. Alrighty, guys. Yeah, that's you cut. You don't want to see that. Pause. Guys, you're more likely to know something. I'm gonna move it to there. Look. See this? Yeah. Look how many times. And look. Look the. Some of you watch these videos are not a strive. Some of you watch these videos are not a strive. And that's the rarest you did to me. Like and strive. It's free and it's help it's location down below, and it makes good luck, and it's free. And click the bell button, it's free too. And the comments, and wait, Titan's chat. Yeah, chat is only free too. I mostly want to say that for. Oh, you're seeing my ceiling right now, and not my face. Oh, correct. Okay, and this is how the. Oh, crap. Okay. I speed run. I'm good at like. This is the last one where like the white pictures, the white boxes in. There are gonna be changes of. Hi guys. Okay, this is the best. This is my favorite one in the entire series. Like Titan, I like Titans. Like like I think like cause science and stuff, and like cause like acid and water never bind together because it makes the acid weak. In Titan 100, what the first one was born, and Titan 2 was born because he got the one strong too. They were called. They were not called missions back then because I planned because Willowcor's mask. Oh, I. Oh yeah, that's how Titan 1 was because you need someone to hold him up. There was like no retainers back then. Yeah, there's no retainers back then because I made the series like blah 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 blah. Guys, because I'm gonna say to you guys, every time we did it is like, oh yeah, that's how Titan 100. I forgot. No, Titan 1! That's what Titan 1! This is how Titan 1 feels like, and he fall down, and that's how Willowcor just smacked his head on the wall. Not on the wall, but he got like a scar on his face. I changed it back to the act. He had to try it because, he lost. That act was damaged now. Just have glasses. These two colors stay the same, but she have a lighter color. But this is how Titan. Yeah, it will come back again. The charger will come back again for the press. And there's Titan 1 ripped that. Oh yeah, Titan 1 was. I've seen like Titan 1 is like flung in the air and just got damaged in the base. This is the best one. In the second series, this one's too. Like, I made all of it together. Like, they keep there's. Like, I made him have his eyes like this. And then this is how. Because he's scared of water. He never touched water in his life. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And this is how it's happened. Don't ask questions why it happened. And oh yeah, that's how Tim was back then. But now it's time for watching the great. And now, because it changed to these series of this, because, okay, I'll tell you one thing. These were like ones that, I'll tell you guys selling time. Like for each one, like these Titan roads were. I used that because I need like, I was worried about that. But these were old ones. These were like the old. These is old videos I made. It's a real fact, guys. I made these are like old ones from long time ago. With the new one I made. And oh yeah, I changed the color for. They both of them changed because I made sure have like. Just put. I've seen like a timid nature, and Charlotte's just Charlotte. Yeah, she was stupid back then. And after that, her Nate because he don't know what to do. Doc was like the first new. Yeah, that was back then because Doc was a father. He's a father. He had no. His wife took care of him. Yeah, that's true. Duh. I I make the videos. I make the rules. And oh yeah, I was planning like culture comes in for the series, but it never happened. But it changed a little bit now because look, if you look at the hood, I'm talking to see how much. Yeah, shots for. I said the F word. Threats. But what's like? Then they have their first. The first thing I did is make an invitation for. Could make them in order, like number order. This happened to like the. Oh yeah, back then, Titan 100 was a tank. Now he's gonna be changed to a cowpoke because back in these days, he'd never look at these wheels. Look at all. He's like a tank, but we not do it again because we change him to a cowpoke. That's the truth. And that's how they do it. And Clark had a new suit because it was yellow. Yeah, and she had a new suit. She was orange, but Willowcor. They bought some new suits and yeah, it was a Japanese myth. I was planning because it's just like it's up close, but but Boulder or I am a boulder. I remember that line. I remember that. Yeah, that line. I was saying like time like, and that's how I made a relationship with the car. This is how I regret to this day. I regretted doing that, like making that a thing. Oh, and I did that, and then the armor changed. Like I was thinking, like do that, but I don't know. And if I blend this, and oh yeah, this is how back then the both okay back then that some of the villains you see today, the Saltman and the Bill is here, but it's not here because they're here, but they're not here because I planned this because of it in that fur. Because I planned like making these models different. Like these are like, but some you see like with this for like the next series in prison. The Bill and the Saltman have their own castles because they have to rule their ruling and not have any intentions for Icer's means. They got fired. They don't like. But Saltman hates Willowcor more. He tells Grimace to do it. He's too lazy to do it. That Saltman right over here next to this. Okay, this is the next one because there's not enough characters back then. Okay, this is how. Oh yeah, that's Clockwork was Island. I seen like Island have the first thing is Clockwork. Fiery Fury was not in all these series. Next time, some of the villains will come in for one thing. All the villains, like but Super Knife Man, but some of them like Clayman, be in the series in the first series. With like and this one. But look, And then after that, the first ability for it's ice. Yeah, because it was raining. Ice. It's rain. Huh. I think about it. I might. And then, because there's like stones, and then they call because like these ones were made. Well, and then Jimmy the Mouse have his new model, and then the next time there's gonna be more models. Oh. Nah, Simon, don't. Willowcor, don't do it. Like, this is how I made it. Oh, yeah, that was a short, because there was no back then, and this is how I did it. The end. And this is how we're gonna do the first, like, the series, the first one. And then the second one, we might do it because I think everyone hates the new placement for the fourth category. Then I forgot the name who started with an S. Okay, back then. But I feel like each name, like D for Doc, is for reals. There was like names back then for real semblance, like, oh yeah, Clark was starting with C, but now he's starting with a letter K. Cause this is how I did that, like with Clark and don't know that, but Japanese name and Clark this soundly and Master Willowcor it be saying. And this is how all this work been a while. I'm thinking because this is how I made the first alkali, like the first kind dragon is the alkali dragon. He say, we're just like okay, cause this is how I'm gonna do this. Do it. I'm here. No, look for okay, and this has happened. There's I think like earthquake or villain that from a long time, but there was lava in like next to under there from the last. You know, like in like the series, like Legman took a pyramid. That happened from the timeline. That pyramid is still walking that day, and this is gonna be like it's only for we're gonna do like some of the series a little bit because we're gonna do it like in order. Like this is the first one to put like like because it's with like she started with letter I, but I don't like. And oh yeah, she had like a scar back in, like both like. Oh yeah, Titan 84 was stupid back then. I made him like dumb, but this series I forgot like she was going to. And this is like the winner vote we did in a long time. If you're not see it, you can do the vote right now. Yeah. And the Yahoo vote. The Yahoo made the victorious Rio. He's a real guy. He's a good. Oh yeah, that's onto her leg once, and then Willowcor never wanted to do it again because it makes his powers wasteful and he would be tired. And that was a new leg that he put in. That's a lot of effort, guys. He put in a lot of effort back then. And back then was Easter back then, and then oh yeah, the hair changed a lot, but Willowcor, because the four of them, there's just the three of them just doing it, and man just ruined the fun for Willowcor, and he just attacked with acid and alkali together. His new power binder. This is the first time you've seen this two powers binding together. And okay, and now This is the next one that everyone will see. And the backstory too. Hooray! We're gonna get to all this series in one piece. Hooray! That took for a long minute. All of them are age 15. I forgot to do that. I think things were back in the good old days because I not put age 15 back then. Huh. Oh yeah, and I was like thinking like his powers are strong, and we have Jimmy versus the red swirl, a mouse versus. And this is how we're just Dawson's just putting Jimmy as backup, and then I like him, and with time 28, I was saying like she only had one power to steal, like she had a sort of amount for her body to be changed to like one of the metal bodies, but like the temperature, but there's a lot about like her. I am going. But the magic toad was like, a being who had a lot of assistance back then. I made like Mr. Toad backstory, like his magic power is taking tell lets one change the power and keep the regular power, but just get them a new power. Like every anime have. Like, cause this is how what happened is Big and Little was like the new power for, but she had like metal powers then. That's a fact. These are like the eyes, because metal, dangerous, and that is called dangerous eyes. Pupils. It's only the pupils, but Corey was just digging like pangolins dig. You've never seen like a Japanese pangolin do it? And this is how Willowcor used the rain. Willowcor was white eyes, but color is weapons to block out the eyes. Oh no. Yeah, I found like all these snakes and Clark, I forgot to change that out. Oh yeah, cause back in the okay, this is. Oh yeah, it's true for this one. I fixed that letter. Okay, next one is that was a long time. We gonna watch. We're gonna have this one. We can pull it down. This is backstory time. You can hear. I'll put the voice thing on. Don't worry, guys. Titan A4. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. This is from a long time because I'm saying like a backstory, like because like Titan A4's cool backstory, and this is how old like. I'll pause it for you guys. I sound like because like Titan 1 and Titan A4 like they're real life models and they were dinosaurs back then. Yes, there were dinosaurs. They got murdered by a meteoroid. Titan 77 was murdered from a rock. Titan 2 was in this one too, and Titan 77 and Titan 60 and the other ones we never seen before, like Titan 54 is in this one. Titan, you're not seeing Titan 99 because he is not in like the series yet. If I make him, I might put some of the newer ones like Titan 2010 and yeah, we have many more. Yeah. And this is how I made this. Okay. And this is how they were built. I'll tell you why. Okay. This is how because they were made from like stone, because there were ores back then. Color ores are called. Because all the countries are all together. All their ores are in all the countries, and even the north and south. But their names are different. We not call Scotland, we call it Scoot. We have Scoot. We call US RAP. That means US, but I need to think that word out for URSP. Yeah. Oh, okay, guys. This is how Titan A4 got out. He lost. Guess what happened to him? He lost his head. The first one. Because, like, he's stupid a lot. Well, he needs the other head because they have two brains. You have half the brain, the other one have the other brain. Bro, because they're twins. And if I make, like his brother again, it'd be 184. Yeah, but the other way. But Titan 84 would be or opposite, 48. But this is how Titan 84 have its backstory. This is how the backstory of Titan 84. That's how I was thinking Titan 84 needs a backstory. What happened to him? How he was born and every fossil was born. If you look at their bodies back then, and okay, this is how I did it back then. Oh, I missed that. I need to do that for my videos. And this is how the first thing I did. Put age 15 because, of it. And I'll pause it for you guys. Because sorry guys, because I was thinking it'd be previously up late last time. Because, yeah, I might do it, again for the Zelda characters. The first one failed. The second one also failed. The only two survivors were Willowcor and, Devil Fox and a devil. It's a devil. Two of the devil characters will return. We'll see the cat. We'll see the. I don't tell you. Once we have the cat, Devil Cat and Devil Fox. Yeah, because I've seen the Yahoo or Kumins, and I said, oh no, I said to Yahoo. But, could you know, what happened? She got knocked down. But, I'll tell you one thing. Why this happened. Because, this is what happened. She was mad at it, and she sweared. And guess what happened? Yahoo just went Titan. You can hear that voice. You can watch it too, guys. You can watch it. Back then, it was hard for me to make head. But what happened is now, this is. Oh, I forgot that show was black back then. But Clark and I was walking into the devil catchers. Yeah, they were a pain of the neck. There's only two devil catchers, Willowcor and one, but Doc, he never gets one. He's a good boy. As you were flippers back then. She knock her down and just throw her in the woods, and then Yahoo to eat her to be one of them. That's how. Not really. Oh yeah, I forgot. And then stop it. Ouch. Because a devil, you might know devils, and they put that line again, ouch. This is kind of, it's a brilliant, what happened, because, they, but Willowcor said it, not, it happened to, the third one, too, because, it's from, the, in the series, it's a long story, you can watch, the, oh, fail that video right down there. because this is like, because you can know what the villains were planning. Oh yeah, the Yahoo were like, and the Bill was like, "What are you doing in my home?" And it was too cramped for him. He just went, because. And then this is how I've done like for the series, because you can try and do is, I was thinking like the demon camel, because I didn't. Oh, it shreds again. But the one thing that this one said, why? Because this is back then, but like on time with Titan, you know. I think Willowcor just fun. I shouldn't know why, but the cat's in the toilet because they feel they're missing. Because Willowcor not know that they were doing a missing. But yeah, that's how King Curry just get his suit on. And every time he comes in to help the day too, they do it too. You might know why are they in this one. I don't know. They might need to go have a beer. Not a beer. I saying like, like each time they're coming, and you see some new ones and some old ones back then. Cause I made some new ones, and that's how. Cause and the first time that I made is Together Titans. Like two of them were worse, and even this was the best video it was made from, and this is how. And that's how Thought kind of like. This is because I was like thinking, me keep two of them. The puppet will have returnment. Well, this is gonna be like the one more video, and I guess why I did this. It was a Gretchen. It was Gret. Jimmy the Mouse was in the tiny robot all along. Yeah, it's a really true fact. It's always a true fact to know, guys. It's really easily. But we're in like the last thing. Wow, it's really great. Well, because the series was made one time, because I want to know that I made, because and guess what? Why Willowcor was mad. He isn't his angry dragon form. Yeah. But it's okay. We might get like that return back again. Oh, there's a chat. Sorry, really chat. Yeah. And okay. This is from. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. This is from like, cause the end of the thing. But alrighty. This is the last one. This is like the first series of the beta. This is age 15. I made it. For real. But there's some good things that I made. Like, yeah, this is how I made these. There's close have a cable. Because the series was amazing, right? Then like, oh, this has happened like once. Time could. Then Fiery Fury was in this series. Because these enemies were always. Look. Well, Fire was in it one time, and I see my chat's because I have my iPad with me. Because unlike each character for real, because it's connected to the warning. Okay, guys, this is the last one, and I'll tell you. I can see some. But it's okay. Let's see. So you guys know that I am a creator, and this is how we have. And then because this series, It's gonna be a long time. And this is why I put it. All the things. And this is. Come on, get the chat because I'm just doing it. Because I'm English, I'm Scottish. Yeah, I'm Scottish. Which is life, and because I think it's a great idea. Plan. Because this is like the last thing we heard the young ones cry for. But their real names were. So the female will have the X, but guess what happened? As I planned, because, Tiny for saw it, he can't save her. And that's how the end. Willowcor was trying to get his powers free, but his healing and regenerate. He had like an Hearthstone a long time, but I put the trailer of it. But there were going to be like a second Titan in this series, and a Dragonstone thing, but it was not released. Yeah. Ah. And this is the last thing we'll ever heard it's going to be happening. Until the next series we're going to watch is for tomorrow we are going to do it. Because everything will change. Yeah. Then the first series will not be watched after I finish it. We have a lot of work to do, guys, and this is how we all been. Yes, I am English. I live in Scotland too, but I can do this uno dos French pretzel. Well, could she take over? I don't know if I'm saying like get her regular clothes on, but too late. After that, what happened? They lost a team member they have, and they replace one who's from it. Her accent is from Italy, and that's how the King Joe. Oh, wait a minute. That's okay. Okay, guys, this is because I was thinking if I do it again, but it's okay. Alrighty. This is because we're in live right now, but we're in like, okay. Okay, this is backup plan. Backup plan number 2. Backup plan number 3. And oh yeah, that was because this is how I wanted. Okay, time for my little live stream. Bum ba dum ba dum. Alrighty. Why is it doing that? Okay. My plan is... Wow. If you guys... Because that was like... Because I was thinking... Like, more... Like, the series have more... Like, cause back in beta... But if it's gonna have its anime series and the Yama... And guess what, guys? I'll tell you one thing. It's on this video. This new one I made a long time. And guess what it was on? It was on the... It was on the right one, I tell you. It was on the long one. If I laughed, I might, but it was in the Game Award. Look, it's on all these boys. Because it's Gachi Club. Gachi Club at Games. Get it? Okay, guys. Okay. Alright. 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 Alrighty. No dragon emojis, But good thing there is some. Glitches. I might take that off next time. Oh, hello guys, it's me. I was trying to type in. Huh? Guys, on my iPad, it glitched. Yeah. Oh, there's good chat. Okay. Yeah, it's a true fact for my videos that I'm more like a guy who likes to draw and make gadget videos and make art gaming videos. But I like to do like my work because I have ADHD. But it's the end of the stream. By the way, this is because it's, and I'll see you in the next video. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video. And I'll catch you all later. Caligula. That's my new line. Caligula. One day I'm getting it for this. See you later, guys.